Yo, what's up, guys? It's ImDa back at you with another video today. I know it's been a little while since I've done a video, but mainly it's because I could not figure out what to do a video on. Yeah, so if you could do me a favor and you could give me ideas down in the comments, hopefully ideas along the lines of videos that I've already done, because that's what I feel most comfortable with at this point, and it's easier for me to do those kind of videos. But right now, I'm going to be doing a video. I'm not sure what kind of category to put it in. As you can see, I'm kind of like categorizing my videos, but I'll figure it out after I upload the video. I don't want to sit here thinking and not talking, so this video is going to be about why education is important. Maybe if you could give me like a kind of category I can put this in. Maybe I'll put in like an education category. I don't know. But it's going to be like why your education should be important to you. And this is probably going to be a short video because there's not really much to talk about. I know that sounds bad, but mainly why your education should be important to you is because it gives you a easier time, especially when it comes to high school. Not so much in your freshman and sophomore years, but once you get into your junior and senior years, you really need to go hard. You need to go give it your all. You need to pass all your classes, get A's or B's or at least like C pluses. So I'm talking like at least 85 plus in all your classes. Because what that does is it raises your thing called your GPA. And your GPA is your grade point average. And pretty much that's the average of all your grades for, I don't know if it's just, I'm not sure if it's just your high school, your 9th through 12th. I believe some places include grades 8 and sometimes 7, but I think it's rare. I'm not sure. Do not quote me on this. I'm gonna have to look it up after this. I'll probably include it in the description what your GPA consists of. So if you have any questions or concerns about how to find out your GPA, you can talk to me. Easiest way to find out your GPA though is go talk to your school counselor, your guidance counselor, and be like, hey, I want to know what my GPA is. And they should be able to assist you in finding your GPA because they should have that all in their systems and stuff. You'll have a much more accurate GPA if you're in your junior or senior year because you've got more years of grades to calculate. But then more reasons that you should find that your education should be important is because colleges want to see passing classes. They don't want to see 3 failed classes and barely gained why am I blanking on the word? Wow, come on, Vinny. We'll just move on. They don't want to see that you just barely managed to graduate. And if you have like 85 plus grades, or at least like 80 plus grades, they're going to like that. And another thing that'll do your education, having nice grades, is gives you a chance to maybe get a grant or a lease, a loan, or something along those lines. It'll help you get into college and have you have an easier time paying off. And then in the long run, it'll help with getting a job because most places they can ask to see like your high school transcript to see like if you're a good student. If you're a good student, then you might be a good employee. Like if you were absent all the time in school, they're not going to want to hire you because they're going to think you're going to be absent all the time in work. If you have like 20 unexcused absences, it's going to raise a red flag for them. So you're going to want to make sure that you show up to school all the time, or at least most of the time, because that will affect your future. It goes on your permanent record, all that stuff. And another thing is, you want to be able to brag that, hey, I got all these badass grades, get on my level. There's also the bragging factor. Because when you get those high grades, not only does it affect your future education, but it makes you feel good to know that you put in the effort to get those grades. But really what you have to think about when it comes down to it all is your education right now, especially in high school, most specifically, I 11th to 12th grade, your junior and senior years, those years specifically, I mean, there's your whole high school career, but those specifically have the greatest effect on your future because that's your last time, that's your last moments to shine. That's your last moments to give it your all. But if you don't, it's going to affect your future. It's going to make it harder for you to get into college. It's going to make it harder for you to get a job. It's just going to make it harder for you. So, hey, you may say, oh, I hate school. I hate school. I hate school. Hey, you better start liking it because it'll make your life a hell of a lot easier. I'm telling you that now. I'm a senior. I'm passing all my classes with 85 plus, except, I'm sorry to say this, but English, I have a 46 in it right now. Don't ask me what happened. I have no idea what happened. But I have an essay coming up with 50% of my grade. I'm gonna fucking give that my all because I need to pass this class. And also another thing with your education, try if you're like you got your grades already up there, when you're scheduling your schedule for the next year, say you're a junior and you're scheduling your schedule for your senior year, if you have really nice grades, your guidance counselor may suggest that you try an AP class, which is an advanced placement class, and that's pretty much a college level class. So it's college level difficulty, and you're getting that college level of difficulty experience, kind of, but in the high school. And also, they may suggest trying an honors class, which is not as high as an AP class, but is higher than a regular class. So it does have some added difficulty, but it's not as difficult as an AP class. And the best part is, if you take an AP class or an honors class, those look extremely good on your college transcript, and colleges will very much like seeing that. They see, hey, this guy's taking AP Government and Honors Economics. Let's just use those for example. He's smart. He is smart. He's taking high-end classes, and we want him. That's what they're going to think. Well, maybe not all of them, but depending on what college you apply to, but seeing those high-end classes look good. But you can't get into those classes unless you have higher grades. I'm not talking, hey, straight A's. I'm talking, like, I had like, in my junior year, I'd never taken an AP or an honors class before. And in my junior year, I had, like, all 80s and stuff. And they offered if I wanted to try an AP or an honors class, and I gave it a shot. So, I mean, you don't have to have straight A's, but you have to have at least decent grades. And it is worth a shot because even if you don't pass the class, you can usually still drop those kind of classes, and it'll still be on your transcript that you took the class. So even if you don't pass the class, and you at least have a decent grade in it, but you end up dropping it, it's still on your transcript. Colleges still see it. I took AP Government, and I took it for 15 weeks, I think, and it was a half-year course. I was doing okay in the beginning, but then I was starting to drop down, and I dropped out of the class with a 65. So I was still passing the class. And guess what? That 65 in AP Government, even though I'm not taking the class anymore, it's still on my transcript. The colleges still see that AP class. And they're like, damn, maybe he's smart. Maybe we could use a guy like him. But you never know what's going to happen, and you want to... But long story short, very long story short, you really want to give it your all when it comes to school. Yeah, you may say, oh, I hate school, blah, 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 blah. Dude, give it a shot. Enjoy it. Me, I enjoy going to school every morning. I see my friends. Well, if I had friends. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, long story short, give your education your all. You're going to want to. It's going to mean something in the long run. Try AP and honors classes. Get your grades up. Go to college. Get a job. It's all worth it in the long run. Alright, so this video is about to hit 10 minutes. So I don't really want to go that long. I don't want to bore you guys. So I will talk to you guys later. If you're trying to find my channel and for some reason cannot, I will have an annotation I can write about there. And you can find my channel by clicking on that. I'll have my gaming channel in the description. Information on GPAs. Information on colleges. Maybe. And maybe some other stuff about school. I don't know. I'll see what I can find. But I will talk to you guys later, and I'll have another video soon. I'm out.